Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the crypto space. So, yesterday after my stream, so Bitcoin skyrocketed up to $115,000. Guess what? We are down once again. But I totally understand, so there's fear in the market, many people be fearful, thinking that, oh, because the Wall Street, they decide to take profit. So which is why the market is being down. But I've been saying it, don't be scared. So keep this here. But guess what, guys? A bounce is coming. So the chart is showing that, so the market is just trying to scare out, the retailers, the newcomers who don't understand the market. So people who don't understand how Bitcoin and crypto work, people who don't understand the 4 year cycle. So the market is just trying to, to scare out some people. You should just try to liquidate some people who are trading with high leverage. Over the past, 1 week, over about, $2 to $3 billion is gone. The true liquidation that is not coming back once again. Yeah, guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So, still have some positive news in the market. First, so there was a news from, one of the Fed that first official said that, so he does not see, any case for, rate cut in this September. So that is because the US should have supposed to cut rate by September. But guess what? So you all know institutional investor, those people who borrow to invest, they now think that, oh, okay, so that means, they will be cutting rate. Now they decide to sell some of their risk assets like Bitcoin and some crypto as well. That is because, Bitcoin is being classified as a risk asset, which is for sure any asset that goes up at least 20, 30, 50% a year is being a risk asset. So guys, we have some positive news in the market. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Smash the like, press the subscribe button. Kanye West released his own toolkit as well, so guys, let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. Let's see what is happening in the crypto space. You guys are welcome. So let's see the market. You guys can see right now Bitcoin is trading between $112,695. So yesterday Bitcoin head up to $115,000. So now we're having a pullback, which I think is normal. So the market is just trying to to liquidate the high leverage traders as well. So which take us here. So you guys can see Ethereum trading between about $4,240. SRP $2.89. Most of the altcoins has been down. The market is being totally decimated over the past few days. The market is down, so everywhere is bloody. So which I understand that, but you can see here from the fear agreements that it's between neutral, which show that many people being fearful once again. Just 2 weeks ago, it's between about 70%. Now it's between about 50%, which show that more people be fearful. But let's dive into the market. First, I want you guys to see that so the tariff war which has been going on between even if Europe and US, but guess what? Finally, it's like Europe and US finally having a deal, as you guys can see here. US and Europe, so they are finally having a deal, for autos and pharmacies as well. Auto pharmacies and some more other items as well, which is, I think, it will also, help the crypto space, not just Bitcoin and crypto, but the global market as well, just like a stock, So even if today the stock markets are down, so don't just think that it's just Bitcoin which is down. So the stock markets are down as well. So I keep saying it, you all know. So a day like this, each time the market is down, embrace it. So embrace the dip as a gift for sure. So to DCA, why the market is down today, so you guys can see, the institutional investor, people like 21 share, which is a Cathywood. So as you guys can see here, they decide to take profit in their Bitcoin holding. So 670 Bitcoin. So they decide to sell 670 Bitcoin. They sold, which is what about $76 million plus, so which is huge. So that is why the market is that today. But guess what? So it's because the institutional investor, it's easy for them to, to get bearish each time, we have such news that, the Fed will be cutting rates. But which I think by now it's already priced in. By next month, this will make, a huge effect in the space. So if you also see here that BlackRock as well. So if a BlackRock having a huge outflow as well, so BlackRock decided to sell at least about 1,940 Bitcoin. That's almost about a $250 million. So they decided to take profit as well. BlackRock. One thing is that each time, even if other institutional investors are selling, BlackRock it's hard for BlackRock to sell their Bitcoin, but which is what is happening right now. But I still think, so this chart are still predicting as a bounce is coming, guys. So the what the market is trying to do is try to whip out the new investors, those people, the retail investors, people who are just coming into the crypto space, which does not understand how Bitcoin and crypto, which does not know that, so the crypto market is always volatile. Yeah, guys, I see the chart booming, and so for sure, coming back to the chart, so let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. If you have any question, drop your question on the chat. For sure, we'll be doing Q&A shortly. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. You guys should let me know what you guys are buying if you are DCA, but if you have not been buying yet, good. So if you want to buy the dip, you're expecting at least Bitcoin to dip below $100,000 before you buy. You have to wait for a while. It will happen, but it won't be happening anytime soon. So I still think even if Bitcoin pull back so much, at least we'll pull back to like $110,000, $111,000, but a huge bounce, we just like a V-shaped recovery. We'll be having a V-shaped recovery back up. So which is why I stated now. So what Bitcoin is trying to do is try to whip out, the retail investor. So that is what it's trying to do. So let's see this, guys. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. I see the chat booming. So if you're watching from X, you're watching from Twitch, you're watching from Kick. So also make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You are following me on Kick, Twitch as well. So every single day I'm here, so when we discuss Bitcoin and crypto, that is because over the past few years, there's no any other asset that has outperformed this asset, which is Bitcoin. So up with millions of percent, just between less than 2 decades in existence. So there's no any other asset you can make the research that has outperformed Bitcoin. 21 million that will ever be existed. Even if gold, so Peter should keep criticizing Bitcoin every single day. Say Bitcoin, it's not a real asset. We all know that Bitcoin is powered by energy, not even like the fiat, which is the government money. So guys, if you are not in the crypto space, for sure you are missing. Try to make sure you're in the crypto space. Try to make sure at least using this year, have $2, buy and hold for a long term. So for sure you will all be in profit. So guys, which take us here? Hong Kong, as you guys can see. Yeah, my people, how are they? I hope you guys are good, my people. So how are you guys doing? See the chat booming from from YouTube, man. So guys, as you guys can see, Hong Kong. So Hong Kong construction companies, which is a Shine Group, so at least they just plan at least to buy at least, which is about 4,250 Bitcoin. That is almost about $500 million worth of Bitcoin. So more the Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide. So you can see, more companies, those institutional investors, they keep buying despite, the early investors are taking profit, which is why the market is down today. Sure. So, the calculation is simple that, so today, a day like today, we have more sellers than buyers, which is why the market is down. So, but each time the market dip down, take it as a gift, take it as an opportunity to, to invest more, to DCA in your portfolio. It's become one of the ways to achieve a financial freedom. So if you have been DCA over the past few months, over the past few years, if a day like today, you will be up huge. Don't forget, just about 4 months ago, Bitcoin was still trading below $100,000 when we dipped down to $98,000. So you guys can see here. Let me quickly see. Maybe I'll bring out the charts. I'll bring out the chart during Q&A. So today we're having a pullback, guys. Don't be scared. So it's just that Bitcoin is doing his things, which he know how to do better. Each time, sometimes, so the market will decide to I keep saying it every day. Bitcoin and crypto is volatile. That is why there is opportunity in crypto. If there is no risk, there will be a reward. So don't forget, in life, one of the biggest risks in life is not taking risk. So I'm not saying go all in Bitcoin and crypto. So if you have ever invested in Bitcoin and a day like today you are in loss, that means you just come into Bitcoin and crypto just a few months ago. You buy the top, you invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin was trading between about 124,000 just a week ago. So if you have opportunity to buy Bitcoin, even if just like a week ago when Bitcoin was trading around $124,000, but guess what? A day like today, this year, buy some more. It's simple. So, which is why Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets, which is why more companies keep embracing it. So, as you guys can see, strategy are holding about, even if as of today, holding about $76 billion. So, BlackRock, which decided to take profit today, which I just showed you guys just now, BlackRock himself still holding about $87 billion in Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, I see the chat booming. I hope you guys are good. So, leave your question on the chat. We'll be doing Q&A. So, guys, if you're watching from X, you're watching from Twitch, so always make sure that you have already subscribed to the YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell as well. It's very, very important. So we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. You sharing the stream with your friends and family, and give you opportunity to win Bitcoin and crypto from me as well. So, guys, as you guys can see, so Hong Kong, which Hong Kong Constructions company, which is called MIG Shine. So at least the group is planning to add more Bitcoin, to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve, to create Bitcoin treasury, which I think every company right now need a Bitcoin strategic reserve because the US already created a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So a huge bounce is coming, guys. So don't be scared that Bitcoin is trading between as you guys can see right now, trading between about 2,000. Sorry, guys, $112,500. So we are just down with a few thousands of dollars. Bitcoin can even add, $10,000 to the price between in less than 24 hours. So if Bitcoin was to do his things, so don't be scared. Keep this year for sure. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. With Bitcoin and crypto, financial freedom we shall achieve. So, guys, we should also take us here. So Gemini, most of those exchanges as well. So they have been taking a huge move. Binance, BNB from which is Binance Chain. So BNB hitting all-time high. Despite the market is down, BNB hitting all-time high. That is huge as well. But guess what? Gemini are securing a license here in Europe, which I think is huge as well because most of those exchanges they are working so hard to spread crypto to across the world to make crypto easy for everyone to access every part of the world. So that's because so it's getting this license, so people from Europe they will be able to use this exchange easily as well. So which I also think is huge. So as you guys can see, Gemini receives a MiCAS license in Malta after some more deliveries approved, which I also think is huge for Bitcoin and crypto as well. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. The adoption keep getting wide every single day. More people keep embracing Bitcoin and crypto. So we still have a long way to go. Yeah, the crypto market is volatile. A day like today, we're having a pullback, which I think is normal. So don't be scared for sure. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So keep this here and hold for a long term. Which also take us here. Let's see what next. Kanye West, guys. Kanye West finally decided to launch his meme coin. There was one time when I was saying it here, when a favor said he want to go and follow Kanye West, that so that he will be able to pick up, one of you guys said that he will be able to pick up the meme coin early. Kanye West decided to launch his meme coin. So let's quickly see. So he hit up to like about a $3 billion market cap. I'm on their screener right now. On their screener, as you guys can see, this is the coin here, which is YZY. It's sitting with about a $1 billion market cap. So Kanye West decided to launch his meme coin yesterday. It head up to like about about $3 billion market cap, $3 per coin, which was about $3.16 per coin. but now it's been down slightly, as you guys can see. Let me see. I don't know which of the S account they use. So now it's been trading between about $1 per coin. So I was now opportunity to buy early. So I was now opportunity to buy early. This is what is not. So Kanye West decided to launch his own meme coin. But at first, he said he wanted to create his own chain for him to launch this meme coin. But guess what? Now he decided to launch his own meme coin. So which is called this YZY. So it's been down with about 60% in the past 24 hours after being launched because he had up to like about $3 per coin. Now it's been deep to like trading between about $1 to 1 cent per coin. So and guess what? There is something that happened. So these people that launch these snipers, people who snipe this wallet was linked to Libra transaction, which you all know that during that Libra launch, there was about $21 million that was that lost. So that need to happen to be that the team steal about $21 worth of that token. So the snipers of this Kanye West token, it happened to be that the wallet linked to this about $21 million that gets stolen a few months ago. So let's see what next, guys. All their Bitcoin way, so decide to swap some of his Bitcoin to Ethereum, perpetual trading. This is this is a little bit interesting because I've been saying it that Ethereum will read the art season. Because you guys seeing that the way the big boys are swapping, because this way was holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, but that's what he decided to sell about sold about 76 million dollars worth of Bitcoin to Ethereum and use it for Ethereum perpetual trading, leverage of about 10x leverage. That is close to almost about almost about 1.5 billion dollars leverage. That's because the way they still believe that not just only me, they still believe that Ethereum will read the way. So now Bitcoin is just pulling back, which I think is normal because for money to flow from Bitcoin to those altcoins, for art season to happen, so that means this need to happen. So Bitcoin need to pull back, which is what I think is playing here. So retailers, people who are just coming into the crypto space right now, they will be scared. They will feel like, oh, Bitcoin is going to zero. So that is when you see that the market will bounce. Was a huge bounce is coming. So don't be scared. So Bitcoin, is here to stay, just doing his things that you know how to do better, guys. So don't be scared. So don't be scared. So which is what is happening here. So this way, who hold a huge amount of Bitcoin, he decide to sell some of his Bitcoin holding into Ethereum to use it for perpetual trading, which is a leverage trading. So with about 10s, 70, which is about $76 million for 10s, that is almost about a billion to $1 billion per depends. So if you have increased the leverage trading to like about 15s by now, that means it's almost about a $1 billion plus. So which is huge. We still show that so the big boys, the way they still believe that the bull market is not over yet and art season is coming. So if you have been thinking that maybe the art season is over, no, art season is not over, it's coming. So guys, stress to you guys, man. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are enjoying. What are you guys doing? So let me know. If you guys are big buying or you are big this year, you guys will let me know on the chat. For sure, this year and not for a long time, we will all achieve the financial freedom together. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's just a matter of time. We will always have a pullback, which I think is normal. Guys, it's just a soft drink, not alcohol, okay? So I just say shout out to you guys. So guys, hype liquidity. Yeah, we'll be doing Q&A shortly. So I'll be sitting here over the day, every day. So making a research, see what is happening in the market. But most of the data are still predicting that, so we are still holding strong. So this pullback, I showed you guys, even if another 4 years, cycle prediction yesterday, which still show that so for sure, you know, so which still show that for sure, so the pullback is necessary for the art season to boom. So guys, hype liquidity now dominates DeFi deliberate processing about $30 billion a day. That is huge. I've been saying it, hype liquidity. I've been playing with my emotion, not just me as well. One of my guy Nick has been posting every single day, saying that so one thing about hype liquidity is that you just decide to to play with some leverage. Let's say I log into it between about right now Ethereum is trading between about $4,227. Let's say you decide to log into Ethereum, but guess what? So it will shut up to like about we shut up to like about this 4,000 $350. You will be up in huge. You will be up huge in profit. But guess what? Then after a few minutes, it will dip down. So if you set a stop loss, it will stop you out. Yeah, the market will bounce back upwards again. And guess what? Who is making the money? Is hype liquidity, which is why I keep saying don't trade with leverage, guys. Don't trade with a high leverage. It's not good. It's not good for your health. So that is because 99% of the time, let's say 95% of the time, you lose because you may be winning for for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So one day, just let's say between a week, you may lose that money, or which I think it's not good. Which is why I keep saying one of the way for you to make money in crypto is to invest and hold for a long time. It's still one of the best strategy to make money in crypto. Yeah, guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A, guys. You guys are amazing, man. You guys are amazing. So let's do Q&A. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So even if NFTs are down as well, as you guys can see, now I was on OpenSea just now a few hours ago, making looking at what is happening in the market, as you guys can see, NFTs are down slightly once again this week. So like boy API, let's look at the crypto pork. Crypto pork was trading above 50 ETH last week, but guess what? They're trading between about 46 ETH once again. One of the NFT which I think is still up right now, which is MoveBit. MoveBit head up to like about a 3.7 ETH last week, but now it's trading between about a 3.5 ETH. It's been down slightly, but is still up from last 2 months, because last 2 months, MoveBit was trading between about one ETH. So, which I think there's news about behind that MoveBit, because they are one of those big. I mean, so you guys can see, they are one of those big NFTs which have not launched their own token yet, because a lot of people believe that so that when they launch their token, they will be dropping it's up to like about some of them 50 to 100,000 to every of the token holder, every of the NFT holders. So they will be dropping the token to NFTs holder as well, which is why I think MoveBit is being up these days as well. So let's see what has down 1.98 as well. Most of the NFTs has been down. So even if I was on Magic there as well, Circles making research for NFTs, as you guys can see, NFTs has been down slightly as well. You guys can see. So NFTs been down. But don't be scared, guys. Bitcoin crypto is here to stay. We have a long way to go. As you guys can see, the market is down today. Bitcoin will have a pullback, which I think is normal, but don't be scared. Let's quickly see. Let's see what is happening. Let's see what is happening in the market. Let's see. Okay. Guys, drop the question on the chat if you have any question. Drop the question on the chat. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. I think so this previous pullback, which is between about even if we pull back here, we will still hold this $112,000 to $112,000. $112,000 to $111,000 we hold. So even if we dip slightly below there, so this $110,000, we have a huge We also have a huge liquidity here. As you guys can see, we have a huge liquidity around this $110,000 as well. So, so guys, let's do Q&A. You guys should leave your question on the chat. Discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. You guys are amazing, man. Don't forget, for sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, guys, we will all achieve a financial freedom too. Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years. I keep reminding you guys, just 2011 here, which is just in between about 14 years, Bitcoin was still trading below $1. So today, Bitcoin trading above $112,000, and you be scared. Why will you be scared that Bitcoin trading between 112,000? So I keep saying it that I still prefer Bitcoin to deep down before heading up to 200. Even if I $180,000 or 200,000 or $500,000, I prefer the market to deep down because it's one of the way to be able to DCA more. It's one of the way to be able to DCA more. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Favor, Akachi, Faith, I'm good, guys. Hope you guys are good as well. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. If you have any question of your question on the chat, yeah, sorry. Victoria, how are you? It's beyond to the guy. You guys are just killing me. Good tonight. I'm good. To tonight. Good people. Yeah, for sure. The market, a bounce is coming, so we bounce back up. So it's just that, so the market is just trading sideways. So Bitcoin is just consolidating for now, just consolidating. Don't forget, sometimes we will consolidate for like a month. We may be trading sideways for now, before the next leg up. So we're just trading sideways for now before the next leg up. I understand many people checking their wallet for like, checking their wallet for like about, 20 to 30 times a day. Each time, the market, Bitcoin deep down with lose about $100 in price, people will be like, oh, we are going to zero, we are going to zero. No, so each time the market is down, you need to zoom out. When you zoom out, you will understand that it has been going up in price over the past few years. But it's when you zoom in, you will now forget, you will now feel like, oh, so it's like we are going to zero. Gloria, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, it's true. Kingdom. SRP 500. I said it about 2 days ago, which is that was about 2, 3 days ago. I was saying it here that, so planning to add a Bitcoin. No, Gemini, there is a Gemini AI, there's also Gemini Exchange as well. So before now, there's Gemini Exchange. So which, they almost go into bankruptcy in 2022 as well. So there's Gemini Exchange. So before now, before this AI of a thing is now everywhere, which is why we now have a Gemini AI as well, tracker. We also have a Gemini Google AI as well right now. Okay. You're welcome. Matthew, how are you there? I hope you are good. So, tracker. So, guys, keep holding, keep holding strong. For sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. So, don't be scared. We still have a long way to go. Most of the data are still predicting that, so we are still on track. Don't be scared. Keep DCA. keep this year for sure. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve the financial freedom. So for sure, Bitcoin is just trading sideways, consolidating for now, which I think is normal. But don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared. So don't be scared. Keep this year and hope for a long term. So if you want to buy the dip, make sure you have some cash on your side, which I think is important. So why will you be scared that an asset that have a mass supply that is 21 million that should ever be existed? I keep saying it that on this planet today, we already have more than 58 million millionaires. If each millionaire were to get one Bitcoin, they won't even, there's no enough Bitcoin for them. So you guys can see it is simple. There's not enough Bitcoin for the millionaires which are already on this planet. And most of those millionaires, they have gold, have golds everywhere. But guess what? If each millionaires, the inside there, the 58 millionaires, the 58 million millionaires on this planet today, if they want to get one Bitcoin, there's no even enough Bitcoin for them. When a MicroStrategy, already hold about 3% of total Bitcoin supply, and BlackRock spot ETF already holding about BlackRock Spot ETF already holding about 87 billion. BlackRock Spot ETF already holding 87 billion, when MicroStrategy already holding about 76 billion in Bitcoin. So guys, there's not much Bitcoin out there. So if you are in crypto space today, you have to know that you are still early in Bitcoin and crypto. So you are early, you are still early in the market. Make sure that you keep holding strong. Taking profit is important. I keep saying it every day. So take profit. When you are in profit, it's very, very important. So that is one of the ways for you to be able to buy more Bitcoin and crypto back. So when you are in, when the market is down, so it's one of the ways to buy back. So if you have a side hustle, you feel like, oh, I have a side hustle, there's no need for me to sell Bitcoin, sell my Bitcoin, and you can hold for a long term. Good. So keep holding keep holding your Bitcoin and crypto, so that you keep this year for sure. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. So guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, if you can't hold the 7% dip, Bitcoin is being down 7% right now from his all-time high. If you can't hold the 7% dip, you will be rich. In order for you to be rich, in order for you to achieve a financial freedom, you will be able to hold for a long term. You need to get out from this fiat financial situation which we are today. The fiat, which is the government money, it keeps taking away your buy power. The inflation keeps skyrocketing. The government keeps printing more money every single day. And one of the ways for you to hedge against inflation, one of the assets that hedge against inflation today is this asset that have a limit supply, which is Bitcoin, that is 21 million that will ever be in existence. So guys, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. goes. Tomorrow is Friday, Abby. So I'll be seeing you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. goes Central European time. Charisco is out, guys.